Last question. If I elected to become the NUGS president, for the first 60 days, what will you be doing?
I think our focus is on our flagship policy.
Okay.
As I earlier on mentioned.
Yeah.
To establish the scholarship secretariat. And we assure the student body that within the first 60 days of we assuming office,
okay,
if given the nod,
yeah,
the scholarship secretariat would have been established within these 60 days. And that's our main focus.
Okay.
And the scholarship secretariat is a continuous thing. So from time to time, new scholarship programs will be kept on board.
Okay.
New updates will be given to students. So we'll start it as early as possible, so that students can benefit. As we will not wait when the tenure is about ending before we. Once we assume office, that's our first
policy.
Yes, okay. And that's where our focus will be driven to.
All right.
Yes.
Is there anything you would like us to know?
Yes. So I've mentioned my flagship policy. I would like to highlight about 3 of my other policies.
Okay.
One of our main policies is also to help mitigate the movement of students by reintroducing the shuttle system. We know that most of the public universities in the country have the shuttle system that help ease the movement of students to and from lectures.
Okay.
So we are aware that it was implemented by the Newton administration.
Okay.
Yes, and now it is not in force again.
Okay.
It was referred to as the Ayalolo system.
Oh, okay.
We intend to implement the shuttle system once again, and we think we can do that through engagements with management. We can do that through engagement with private entities, because we know that the school will find it difficult to finance these vehicles to bring them to the university.
The universities, yes.
But then when private entities come in, it will help implement this policy. So we do a lot of advocacy and a lot of dialogue with management and private stakeholders to make sure this policy comes to play. And then we are looking at also advocating for a well-established or well-equipped computer lab to help, most importantly, our FICT and then CISA students, that's the computer science and the informatics students.
Yeah.
And the student body as a whole, because once you have a computer lab, every student can access. But then, most importantly, those doing programs that aligns with computer studies, they will benefit more. Yeah. The school lacks this facility, and we think when we advocate and we bring a lot of stakeholders on board, the school will understand the need for them to help implement this policy. The last is the health policy. I think I should have made it the second.
Okay.
But then
health is very important.
Health is very important.
Sure. Health
is one of our basic needs. If you are not healthy, you cannot do anything.
Yes.
Yes. And I think the current administration made it a priority to work on the health delivery system by making sure that the 115 cedis that each student pays for health delivery would be utilized to subsidize the cost that the school clinics charge students when they go there.
Yeah.
Yes, we intend to place a lot of focus on that policy as well, to make sure that it benefits the student body. Wow. And the prices at the school clinic is subsidized to a very reasonable cost, because if students buy drugs, or should I say medicine, at the school clinic, and it's way expensive than in a pharmacy, a private pharmacy, then we realize that it is the prices that are being charged at the clinic is exorbitant and it's outrageous. We think as leaders, once we dialogue well and advocate very well, you see, it's not just about advocacy or dialogue, it's about doing it well and contacting the right stakeholders to make sure this policy comes to bear. So far, I've mentioned four main policies, and you realize that the policies we are talking about, it affects almost everybody.
Yes, it's true.
It has to be inclusive. Yes, so that everybody can benefit. Yes, so this is what I intend to do if we give them the nod.
When is this election coming off?
So initially we were told the election was coming on 20th, but we are hearing it's been postponed to 21st. Yes.
Oh, okay. So what will be your last words for our viewers out there, your supporters, your family and friends who are watching?
Thank you very much. So my last words is that give Team Wepaare the nod to become the next NUGS president for Ubids. To place emphasis, the local NUGS president for Ubids.
Yeah.
Because we want to make sure that these policies that we have gathered, we want to implement them. As I said, it benefits the entire student body. It doesn't benefit just a sect.
Yeah.
It benefits everybody.
Yeah.
So we want you to give us the nod based on our experiences
Yes.
of student leadership in this very university. We believe that I am well placed to champion your concerns on the national level and also even within the student, the university. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I pray you win.
Thank you. Amen.